I wanted to make my chickens a new perch swing because they're actively rebelling against this small one that they currently have. I saw one of my neighbors was trimming his trees, so I awkwardly went over and asked if I could have one of his leftover tree limbs. He was super sweet and cut one for me and then offered to take it back to my house for me, but I insisted I was strong enough and that I could take it myself. It was definitely heavier than I thought it was going to be, but I didn't want him to know that, so I powered through, and about 10 splinters later, I finally got it home. The tool I want, I can't find, and my husband's not home, and honestly, I don't want to ask to use his tools, but I found this. I don't know what it's for, but I'm gonna make it happen. I don't need this wood to be super smooth, but I do want to remove as much bark as I can to make it more comfortable for my chickens' feet. Okay, and whatever this tool is, it works really well for what I'm doing, but I still don't know the purpose for which it is actually intended. This didn't take long at all to get all the bark off, but there was definitely like a lot of sap. Once I got all the loose bark off, I wanted to sand it down to make it just a little bit more smooth. This is what happens if you accidentally put more than one sanding disc on at a time. The branch was a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, so I just cut off like 2 feet from one of the ends. I'm gonna hang this with jute rope, so I drilled a hole on each end of the perch where I wanted the rope to go. Then I just fished the rope through each end of the log and tied knots to secure it. Now you get to watch me struggle as I hang this in the chicken coop. I don't like asking for help, so I used these clamps to hold the rope while I adjusted the height of where I wanted the perch to be. Once I got it to the height I wanted, I just tied knots to secure it to the chicken coop rafters. I had to make sure it was secure, you guys. Here they are ignoring the new perch swing that I slaved over, and here they are trying it out and getting used to it. Like and subscribe if you want to see more backyard chicken content. Thanks for watching.